Ladies. Just kidding. Here we go. I am like completely a mess right now. Only physically. Mentally, I feel great. I burnt my neck with a curling iron this morning right before an audition. So I showed up with a huge burn on my neck that looks like the hickey of a madman. And I also got a severe allergic reaction to a Band-Aid. So my leg has this crazy, and then I Googled it, and tons of people have allergic reactions to the adhesive on Band-Aids. And, what are they putting in it? Like, doesn't it make you imagine like an evil company, like an evil factory where they're just putting like something so toxic in Band-Aids? Like, no one used to be allergic to Band-Aids, right? Okay. We're all on the same page now. I am alone, as you may have noticed. But seriously, but no one used to also be allergic to anything. I feel like gluten. Is it that I don't know. The whole allergy craze. There was something else I wanted to discuss. Oh God, I just remembered me and Moshe, my dear acquaintance Moshe Kasher, went on a walk earlier and saw the biggest pile of vomit on the ground with 1 foot streak through it, where you could not stop thinking about it for 10 minutes. It was indelible, just like pile of vomit, foot streak, pile of vomit, foot streak. And you're just like, no. You want to unsee it, but you can't. That vomit's in your brain. Anyway, weird day in LA. I will say this, great temp here. I'm in a different studio. I'm like a little vagabond with my podcast on my back. It is wonderfully moderate in this current location and could not be happier. I felt like there was some sort of message I wanted to play or something. Oh, well, there is a song that I am obsessed with. An old tune, an oldie that I hope to play for you later. Now, some calls are coming in, which I love to see and just let them pass through me. It's like meditation when you're supposed to like see your thoughts and just let them pass. Let's see if I have any voicemails of interest to share. You know what I wanted to do was, what's this voicemail?
Hello, this is Burbank Podiatry wishing Chelsea a happy birthday.
Just wanted to play that again. Okay, let's see. That would be so funny though if I played a message from a doctor that said I had AIDS. That's horrible. I take it back. Take it back. I definitely take it back. I feel like this was a funny Todd Glass message.
Everything about that message is...
Oh, never mind. All right, I don't know what I'm doing. That's official.
Call from
Walker?
Luke. Luke.
What's up?
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Can you hear me okay? I know a lot of people have poor audio quality.
You know, it sounds good so far, Walker. It sounds good so far.
Right on.
What are you doing?
Do you have a topic today?
Do I have to provide everything? I mean, you know what I'm really into is this new thing where callers call and they have something to say.
I can think of something.
Okay, go.
What do you think about like exercise modesty levels when people go out and exercise? Like they go out and jog or
Modesty?
do their yoga. Yeah, like I feel like a lot of people take it as an annoying opportunity to flaunt a tasteless amount of skin. I'm mostly talking about the guys. It's probably just as tasteless when the ladies do it. But
well, I'm never going to complain about a guy, like, running around, bouncing his little tattooed titties around.
Okay, that's just what I'm complaining about, but that's cool.
I mean, it's always kind of funny. Like, I was, again, I keep mentioning my dear dear comedy colleague Moshe Kasher, but we were on a walk and we saw this guy. Actually, you know what? It wasn't with him. I was with did you say R.I.P.? Did he die?
I thought that. Let's put that in there.
That would be my legit reaction. I'm like, oh no, it wasn't Moshe, actually. It was Brendan. It was Brendan Walsh. And we were walking and we saw this guy. He was like wearing a really tight shirt with his pecs bulging. And then he had this fluffy little white dog that was so like comical and just like happy and wearing this little red vest. And we were laughing so hard at the dog. And he was like angry and testosterone-y. And like staring us down, and we're like, you can't have that dog, get a pit bull, you know, you can't.
Right.
And I just, as a side note, your connection doesn't sound great.
Oh, really? Okay, how about now?
It sounds like you're either breathing deep into the microphone or you're in a windy location.
I'm walking my dog. I'm actually in beautiful Oakland. I just saw you at the Punchline.
Oh, okay.
It was great.
Oh, thank you. I do love that people think it's a good time to call when they're doing physical activity outside.
Yeah, I wanted to let you and your callers know that I do things, that I get out there and exercise. So.
But isn't that funny that your first remark was concern about sound quality? Hey, maybe don't call when you're walking your dog. You know, that's audio tip number 1.
Yeah, it feels weird though to just be sitting doing nothing but trying to get through to the show, though. You know,
like feels. Yeah, you don't want to feel like a loser. You want to like feel like, hey, man, I squeezed in the call, but yeah, I'm busy with my dog walking it. But you know what? Walking your dog, I don't know. I don't know how full of a life that conveys. But anyway, listen. What kind of dog do you have?
She's half lab, half boxer.
Half lab, half boxer. I can't really imagine that, but it sounds cute. Can you make her bark?
She's really cute. Luna, say hi. Say hi. Can you hear her breathing?
Wait, you can't make her bark? Wait, can you put my mouth up to her ear? Like, you know, the technical equivalent of that? Because I want to make sounds to her.
Okay, sure. Luna. Okay.
Luna, you're cute. Luna.
She doesn't like that.
Well, you know what? Fuck Luna. Tell Luna she's a piece of shit.
Luna,
Don't do it. Don't do it.
She doesn't. It's okay. I said it in a nice tone. That's all she cares about.
I had instant remorse. I just don't want anything bad to happen to Luna. She does not deserve it.
No, she's good.
Sometimes when I used to Skype with my ex-boyfriend, I would make high-pitched squeaking sounds and make his dog's head go to the side. You know how dogs like cock their head to the side and they look, and it's so cute.
Yeah, it's the greatest.
Oh my God, the best. They have so many moves in their repertoire.
They do. And especially if you are in the habit of talking, you know, for your dog a lot, there's really no limit to what you can make.
Oh my God.
Say.
P.S. I was in Crate and Barrel the other day because I'm edgy.
Don't brag.
And I was in there, and this woman walked in with her dog, and she's like, "Okay, we're gonna go look at some, some tables over here." And I go, I wanted to just be like, you know, you sound like a fucking lunatic, right? Like, you know, your dog does not distinguish between different furniture pieces, right? Just want to clarify that for you, both you and your dog, to release you from this prison of codependence. But anyhow, Luna, how did you come across the name Luna? Click. Oh, that's what I just said.
You know what? My wife picked it, and it's a deep cut Harry Potter. Well, not actually that deep of a cut. Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter.
Ding, ding, ding. Uh-oh, looks like we're out of time. Goodbye.
Oh, ouch.
I mean, Harry Potter, I don't know. You know, I know that it's good. I totally know that it's good, but it is crazy to me how, like, crazed people are about it. Or were.
She's not super crazed about it. I didn't read them until she just likes all that dorky kind of stuff.
Do you ever call Luna Lunesta? Make a little sleeping pill joke?
No.
Well,
I will now, though.
Something to look forward to, right?
Yes, because, well, I mean, I'm pretty busy walking her, but I'll try to fit that in at some point.
I mean, dude, you sound super cool, man. It's crazy.
Oh, wow, that's a huge, that's that will make my next couple days, probably.
You're busy as fuck. Let's put it like that. Did you grow up in Oakland?
Yeah, I keep it pretty busy. Oh, shit. Yeah, I keep it pretty busy.
You said Rizzy.
I did.
That's funny.
You have a beautiful laugh.
Thank you. Listen, Walker, did you grow up in the Bay Area? If so, where?
I did not. I grew up about 2.5 hours north of here.
Where?
And I moved here
Is that Canada?
7 years. Yes. Oakland is 2.5 hours north of the Canadian border, as we all know. So I immigrated from Toronto.
Listen, I went to Oakland public schools. They did not teach us geography.
Oh yeah. Did you go? Did you go to Oakland High? I live right next to it.
No, sorry. That's when I did stop going to public schools. Was high school, but up till then they were public.
Were you homeschooled?
No, I went to public school through junior high. Then I went to private school for high school.
Oh, gotcha. I thought it was really weird if it hadn't come up that you were homeschooled, and I was. So
I would have been talking about it non-stop. Like, I'm a freak. I don't relate to others. Things like that. Why did my parents do this to me? But you said you were homeschooled?
Yeah, I was.
And how did you turn out?
No jackpot?
No.
Oh.
Not yet, Walker.
Out good, but bitter about having been homeschooled.
Right.
But,
see, one of the main points of school is the socialization. I really think that's like one of the main things you get from it.
Yeah, that's what they tell me.
But, maybe you turned out interesting. Are you a candle maker, or do you make benches out of found objects?
What was the last one?
Look, not my best, but it was, do you make benches out of found objects?
That's the one.
Okay, that's great. I have an interesting instinct with people, and I'm able to guess their professions with alarming accuracy.
Oh, hey, I had an idea for the show that will probably undo the endorsement you gave me as a cool person. Is it okay if I drop that?
Okay. Let me hear the idea, and I'll tell you if I like it or not, with total honesty.
I was thinking, like Pete Holmes's Weirdos. I think this might have come up on the show before you're trying to think of a name.
No.
You should call your fans the Peretti Young Things.
No times 1,000. First of all, what I said about Pete Holmes' thing is that I don't think it's cool to name your fans. I think of people who listen to my show as individuals. I don't think of you as a group of minions that are my fans. Like, I think it's kind of insulting that people name their fans and then are just like, hey, sheep. Good morning, sheep. How are you, sheep? What if I name my fans the sheep?
I like that. I think you're right. Any name probably is interchangeable with that, so just go
the Chell sheep.
Oh, I like that. Chell sheep.
I mean,
Peretti Young Thing sheep.
I don't get the young things. Is this like I think it makes me think of that music. What is that song like? She drives me crazy. Doesn't that have something about a young thing in it?
I don't know. There's David Bowie's Oh You Pretty Things. You could just do Oh You Peretti Things. You could start every show by saying that.
It reminds me of something outside of my genre is what I'm trying to say. We'll get to my genre later. I've been teasing that I'm going to get into one of my favorite songs that's ever been created. But anyhow, listen, somehow other calls aren't getting through, so I do have to hang up on you, Walker. But thank you so much for coming to the show in the Bay Area, San Francisco Punchline. I appreciate your patronage and appreciate your call. Mm-hmm. And say goodbye to Luna. Pet her in the right direction for me. All right.
All right, thanks.
Bye.
Talk to you later.
You know what? Great first call. Top notch first call. Now, I've been listening to some shows, and it seems like a lot of the most shitty budget, corny shows use applause sound effects exactly like mine. But is it different when I do it? That's what I want to feel. Like, is it ironic, or is it hyperbole? All right, listen. No one's calling because something's not working. I guarantee it. So, what we gonna do, girl? Don't you wish we could all just fucking throw everything that plugs in into a lake? Okay, here we go.
Call from Annie.
Watch it be Walker again.
To accept.
This is how my calls work. Hello, Annie. How are you?
Hello. I'm doing great.
Where you at, girl?
I'm in Boston.
My brother was stabbed there.
I have heard that.
You have? Did I talk about it on here? Oh, God. I don't want to be...
I'm a big fan of the show, so I called.
Oh, and I already talked to you about this? This is a disaster.
No. Yeah, I haven't called in before.
Okay.
I have a food test for you. Would you be willing?
Absolutely.
Okay. So the first part of it, I'm actually from Louisiana. I only go to school in Boston, so the first part's Louisiana stuff.
Okay. I love it.
All right. Great. Okay. So first thing, crawfish, the boiled crawfish that you eat at a crawfish boil.
Yeah. I don't understand crawfish. That's a new category. I don't understand. I feel like crawfish, like the flavor of them is good, but what do you eat the inside of it? Or like, is it kind of like a mix between shrimp and lobster? And it's like, so I'm imagining it in like a pasta or something spicy. How do you eat it?
Yeah, it's in pasta, but when you go to a crawfish boil, you get like the whole body. Have you ever had it?
I don't know if I've had straight up just like you just eat a bowl of crawfish.
Well, no, you have to like peel it like a lobster and then eat the tail. So it's just like a tiny lobster.
You know what? It seems a little cockroach of the sea to me. Like I'd much rather eat lobster if I could. But I feel like the taste is much stronger than lobster, right? Like it's more intense.
It's a little different.
So I'm kind of on the fence, to be honest with you. I could go either way. What's your answer?
All right. Well, I guess that's an incorrect because they're delicious.
Okay, fine. I'm open to exploring them further.
Okay, next thing.
Yes.
Gumbo.
Gumbo. My stepmother, growing up, she used to make gumbo and, she loved it. Actually, my stepmother, whenever she cooked food, was always like, this is good. If I don't say so myself, this is good. Like, she would always like hype up her own cooking all the time and like really be into it. And so gumbo, like, I feel like it's one of those foods that I should like more than I actually do. It is good, but as I said, I don't like soup, and gumbo still, even though it has more variety and texture, it still falls into what I would call a soup territory. I'm assuming you love it.
Well, I do. I do love it.
Right. Look, I'll eat it and I will semi-enjoy it, but it's not my fave.
Okay. Next thing. Beignets.
What is it?
Beignets.
I love them. I mean, I'll die of a heart attack. I'll die of a heart attack at about age 40, but I do love a beignet and some chicory-ass coffee, which
they're delicious.
had together at Café du Monde in New Orleans.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
The rest of my food test is totally normal food. So
okay.
That's all the Louisiana.
I love that you're doing this whole regional thing. Then I love this. This is a great call so far. You're organized. You have something to do. It's great. One day I will return the favor.
Thank you. Okay, first one. Sushi. All sushi.
Love sushi. I'm more I'm more adventurous than someone who's just like only gets California rolls, which is like a very like new to sushi thing to do. It's like someone who just moved, somewhere cool, and they're like, oh, I'm in a big city, I'll eat California rolls only. Okay, now, that said, I just tried the sea urchin uni for the first time. That shit freaks me out. It's creamy as fuck, and it comes from the ocean. Mentally, that's a lot for me. But I did try it. And it's creamy. It is good. I've been like scared of it for years, and I finally tried it because people love it and they go nuts for it. I finally tried it. It looks like a tongue, and it's creamy. It has a consistency of like almost like pudding or something. Anyway, so I don't know. Maybe it'll grow on me, but like I'm not crazy adventuresome with sushi. I like a lot of, like, I like raw scallops, raw salmon, eel.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Eel is delicious. That's my favorite.
Unagi.
Okay, next thing on the food test. Watermelon.
I think it is very delicious when it's not mealy. Watermelon can be like an apple where you can get that mealy one and it's so fucking depressing. But a good, crisp, cold watermelon on a hot day is pretty delicious.
Yes, correct. Next thing. Trader Joe's kale chips that I had never had before but tried because you love kale.
Okay, listen. Now I don't know how to stop my own sexy music. Okay, there you go. I love kale chips. I don't know. There's a lot of them now that, like, the pre-made ones, they have lots of... The thing with kale chips is that they put too much shit on them in the prepackaged ones. Like, it really becomes, I can't imagine, a healthy treat once you're putting on pounds and pounds. Like, when you make it yourself, as my mom, I said, makes it, like, it's crispy. It has only olive oil and salt, but it tastes, like, really good. Versus the stores, they put tons of crap on it. But it's still good.
There was tons of crap on these chips.
Yeah.
They were so funky tasting.
You hated them?
I was not a fan, no.
Oh, that's all right. Well, you got to do it the way, you know, make them yourself. But you might just hate it. I don't know. You're Southern. I feel like Southern people hate vegetables.
Some.
Is that fair to say? I mean, everything's Southern. Like, when you get vegetables, it's all boiled.
They just like throw them into food sometimes.
It's boiled or fried.
Like eating a salad down there, you know.
You do eat salad?
I mean, I do, but it's not Southern food.
Anyway, well, this was a great call. Great job. I just want to call my grandmother and see if she'll answer. Hello. Just to see if she answered like that. Hello. Do it.
Hi, leave a message.
Oh, man. You know, that means she's either at a doctor's appointment or gambling or in her garden. Oh, here we go.
Call from
Britt.
Hello?
Hey, Chelsea.
Hey. What's up?
Not a lot. I just woke up.
Welcome to being awake. It's awesome here.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Wake up.
It's definitely working. It's working.
Okay, good. You know, I had coffee today, and I'll tell you what. They always put too much milk in every mixed coffee drink, so I've started just having black coffee. I've joined the tribe of people who order black coffee, and they're really self-satisfied. You know, like everyone who orders...
I mean...
Yeah. What?
Are you feeling better about it? Do you still sweeten, of course?
No, I don't. I just drink black as coffee. And, you know, part of it is I was hanging out with my friend Randy. And he is a coffee nerd to the max. Like, he would talk about coffee till I was like, Randy, I don't know what you're saying anymore. He was like, Italian coffee is a paradox. When they fly it in, CO2 is given off at certain altitudes. I'm like, Randall! I had to take chemistry past D-fail, dude. I can't follow your logic anymore. I will drink any coffee whatsoever.
Right. And it's coffee. I mean, it's
you know, yeah. And at the end of the day, the problem is the more educated you become about anything, the less you can just participate in the day-to-day world with other people. That's the problem with having... sorry, go ahead.
And I feel like coffee's popularity has to do with more of the caffeine than the taste, you know?
It's a huge factor. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you. Right. Hold on. Not gonna that. I think it's time to bring back that. Not gonna that. Listen, I had coffee today. I feel like I've been cranking for the entire day. Like, black coffee is the motherfucking shit. coffee cranking through my sip. Got coffee cranking through my sip. Got coffee cranking through my sip. Coffee cranking through my sip. That's what we call a live remix, motherfucker.
That is fantastic. You have so much talent. Chelsea,
Thank
I have
you.
a question.
Yes.
Do you know any of Lisa Left Eye Lopez's raps? That just seems like something you would know.
Unfortunately, I don't. I did find her to be a fascinating character, you know, things such as lighting her boyfriend's home on fire and you know, bathing in healing waters and wherever she was, Brazil or whatever, when that car went over. I mean, that documentary, if you've seen it, it's crazy. I mean, she was on some next level shit. However,
it didn't seem to really affect her career that much either.
she died.
I mean,
So that had an impact.
Well, yeah. I mean, wait, was the lighting the house on fire and the car accident the same?
Oh, no.
time?
That would be hilarious, though, if she drove the car into the house and lit it on fire at once. But, however...
Okay, I'm not familiar with the
No,
story
this was separate. She, like, I forget where she was. It was, like, some show on, like, MTV or VH1 where she, like, was a reality show and she was, like, bathing in waters and all this weird spiritual, like, with some weird group and... Just, she seemed like a lunatic. But anyway, TLC, for the truth of the matter is, for as popular as they weren't like the hugest influence on me. I mean, like, ain't too proud to beg. And although now as I say those words, I'm like thinking, if I want it in the morning or the middle of the night, I ain't too proud to beg. No. Then I'm like, yeah, that was pretty fun. But I was more into probably SWV because I'm a more feeling dark person.
Yeah.
And they really went there. JK. But anyway, listen, they had really cool nails. So what else?
Well, I kind of had a story that involved some knowledge about if I ever were to murder someone, like how to dispose of a body.
How many have you murdered?
Well, I haven't murdered anyone, but I figured it would work the same way. Just pretty much. My first job, I worked for a potter, and he found out through firsthand experience that...
Wait, this is horrible. I don't know if I want to put this information out to the public, actually. It's one thing to joke about murder, but I don't know if I want to instruct there has to be a number of straight up psychos who listen to this. And I don't want to instruct them on how to dispose of a body.
But to be fair... To do this, you would kind of have to take up pottery. And I think a lot of people would be like, no.
Oh, I already see where this is headed. Put it in the kiln?
Yeah. A kiln fire is hotter than an oven for a crematorium because the potter actually asked a guy that had a crematorium.
Yeah, hey, P.S., let's do a background check on that potter.
Well, okay, he knows because he cremates his cats.
Ew!
He does.
Ew.
Which is crazy.
First of all, I love that the word cats is plural. How many fucking cats has he had that died?
Well, so he and his wife are in their 50s, and they never had children.
Ew.
And so their cats are their children.
Ew.
Yeah.
Triple
and
threat.
I was working when he cremated the cat, and it was really weird because I came to work just thinking it was a normal work day. And then he comes in, he's like, one of the cats has died, and everybody's really sad, and he's cradling this dead cat like a baby.
Excuse me. That is number one day to quit your job. You're like, excuse me, sir, consider this dead cat that you're cradling my resignation letter.
Wait. So I'm just standing at the table working, and he carries the cat, and he puts it in the kiln, and he, fires it up.
Oh,
and then he goes over to some clay and fashions a cat out of clay. And I must have had a look on my face because, he looked at me and he's like, this will catch its spirit when it leaves its body.
Oh, my God. That's when you say, catch this spirit. You throw your resignation papers at him.
Right. And then he lights 3 sticks of incense.
Of course.
And then he pours himself 2 pints of beer. And he sits down, I guess, to mourn.
Oh, my God.
And then, as this is happening,
you're like
Sinead
this.
O'Connor song comes on the radio.
Hello.
And I'm just like, this is weird.
No, this is what you go, hello, health department? Yes, I would like to report. And then all of a sudden he shoves you in the kiln. You're like, no! And it's the case of the crazed potter.
While this is going on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, while this was going on, one of his friends came by and she's like, what's going on? And he was like, well, I cremated one of my cats. And she's like, oh, and they started just joking about it. And she's like, you could probably fit me in that big one. And he's like, yeah, I totally could. I totally could.
What the mother fuck?
Okay.
So how long did you stay at that job after that?
I was there, like, on and off a couple of years, and just because I was really intimidated by this potter.
Like, as soon as I saw this motherfucking lunatic walk in with a dead cat in his arms, this would be me. And then in the wind, you see my resignation papers flying out the window and then blowing on the busy city street.
I was a very timid, like, high school kid. Actually, while I was working there, they raised minimum wage in the state because that's all I was making. But I didn't have I guess I didn't keep up with it, and I didn't have, like, the heart to tell them that
my resignation papers are still blowing.
6 months.
My resignation papers are still blowing down the street. They pass a prostitute. Yeah. She stares at it with disinterest. They continue to blow on down the street. A businessman steps on it in his $700 shoes, alligator, Italian, 1970s shoes. He keeps walking. The resignation papers continue to blow down the street. You're feeling tired. Your eyes are getting heavy. This is what you call hypnosis anecdote. Visualization / hypnosis on a podcast. Anyway, listen, this was a fantastic call. I cannot believe how crazy. Great. That is crazy. Anyway, listen.
I know.
Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you for listening. You can go to feralaudio.com. That's FERAL audio.com. If you don't know how to spell audio, if you're a straight up idiot, it's AUDIO. You can go there and donate to our PayPal. You can also go listen to other wonderful artists such as Little Esther and her fabulous podcast, which I haven't heard but plan to. Ladies and gentlemen, I will also be at Moon Tower Comedy Festival in Austin with Michael Ian Black and Judah Friedlander on Friday, April 26th. See you there, Austin. We're going to get weird.
Call from
Peter from Seattle.
Why do we need to know you're from Seattle? Is that like a real defining characteristic, or?
Because there's so many more of you. I actually wanted to call and talk about poodles.
Ooh! I love poodles.
Yeah, I want to get a poodle. That's the medium kind. And
the medium kind?
I don't know what the name is. Yeah, like, huh?
You mean like not a standard, but not a, you want a toy poodle?
No, not a toy poodle. Just the regular kind that doesn't have the...
That's a standard.
In that cut. Okay, then yeah.
Standard. Those
poodle.
Are huge. They are huge.
Yeah, that's the kind I want.
Yeah, and what color are you thinking?
I'm thinking maybe like a tan color.
Those are cute.
So that I can play around.
Are you thinking of Labradoodles at all, or you want a straight up poodle?
Labradoodles are good as well, yeah.
They're so cute, the tan Labradoodles. And also a gray one. I used to really like this one, gray one. But yeah, poodles are very smart. The standards are huge. I did have a toy poodle, which isn't as small as you think. Like, there's also ones below that size. I forget what they're called. I want to say like teacup poodles or something like that. But yeah, they're very smart. Someone was telling me they have problems from being inbred or something, but hey, that soft fur ain't inbred. It technically is, but it feels so soft.
What was your poodle's name?
Rufus.
Oh, that's a good name. See, yeah. I don't know what I would name mine.
Well, do you want it to be... What about your social security number?
That'd be good. Or maybe all but the last number of my social security
number? Or
number?
Just the last 4 of your social.
Oh, that's a good idea.
But
and my mom's maiden name as well.
Yeah, that's the combination. And you can never call for him on the street, but it's sort of worth it to have such a cool name.
And it'd be a very unique name.
I'm so excited though. I want to get a dog too. I think I'll probably get a poodle, although I saw some dog today. Fuck, I can't remember what it was called. It was something so fancy. Like, I asked the woman, what kind of dog is that? It was like a fluffy white dog. And she said like a kookalooka tookatoo or something. I was like, huh? She's like, it's a bluka-daka-dookaloo. She had an English accent. It just became very complicated very fast. I never heard the breed. Anyhow, who cares?
Yeah, if you can't remember the name of the breed, it's not worth getting.
True.
Call from
Kyle.
Kyle?
What's going on, girl?
What's up, boy? What are you doing?
Sitting here eating, and I should be doing homework, but
what are you eating?
I'm on Facebook.
What are you eating?
You'd be really mad at me. I'm eating like a whole family size can of Campbell's chicken noodles.
Ah!
How gross!
You're extremely corny to me. That's so gross, man. What the fuck? Anytime you find yourself eating a whole can of anything, just fucking slap yourself in the face. Am I right, everyone?
What about pineapples?
Come on. I mean, just
those are good.
Try to be really fancy about everything you do. That's my advice.
Okay, I'll be fancy for you.
No, listen, like I can be, down to earth as the next person. Shit is expensive. Like whatever.
Word.
Sometimes you got to go canned. But
exactly.
I ordered soup yesterday because I thought it was this one soup that I actually do like, and it was not. Yeah. And it was I was like, this is like a fucking beverage in a bowl. It's so flavorless. It's like mushy, bland bowl, the same consistency.
What kind of soup that you like?
Well, the one I thought I was getting was this green soup. It's like a spinach soup, but it was so good, and it was vegan. Yeah. And it was like, but it tasted creamy, but it was vegan. And then the one I actually wound up getting was potato leek, and it just tasted like I was eating like runny, bland mashed potatoes with no butter or no cheese or anything.
That's gross. That's straight up gross.
It's straight up doo-doo. I sent it back.
That's funny.
Well, I ordered a ton of shit, so I felt like it was okay to do that. But it was like, I thought the chef was sitting within earshot, and I was like, yeah, I thought it was the old soup, the one you used to make. Anyway, and then I ordered this other thing, which was delicious.
What was that?
It was a pasta dish. It had pistachios, lemon.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mint. And it was corn pasta, so it was gluten-free, which I don't care about, but I know people do. Anyway, it was delicious. Yeah. Then the chef came out. We chit-chatted. There's something about, it's like, I don't know why, but you want to make, anytime a chef comes and talks to you, you just really want to kiss that chef's ass.
You want to hear a funny story, actually?
Yeah, I would love that.
Me and my friends are out at Chili's, actually, and it's her birthday. So instead of having the crew come out and clap for her birthday, they had two chefs come out and they twerked instead of clapping and singing. They twerked it right there while we were eating our meal.
Ew, the chefs?
Yes.
The Chili's chefs twerked at your table?
Yes.
That
it out.
is fucking hilarious. Why? What? I'm so confused.
No idea. I don't even know what happened.
I mean, I guess that is like the one thing that would make me want to go to Chili's. They got twerking chefs there. Okay. What do you eat at Chili's? I never know what to eat when I'm like on the road and I there's like chains around. Like, what's good at Chili's?
I honestly don't really go to Chili's either, but at a certain time they have like half off appetizers, and that's when
that's when you go fucking buck wild in there with your buddies.
Hell yeah.
So you're a student.
Yes, I am.
You have a lot more energy than most students that seem to call here. So congrats on that. What are you studying?
I try to call in with like some energy because I know like the people who call are dull as fuck.
I know, it's the worst, right? You're just like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm faking I have energy. At least you could, Yeah.
What were you going to ask me?
Oh, what do you study?
Oh, I'm a fashion designer.
Ooh.
Jackpot, bing, 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 bing.
No. You're the second person today trying to call your own jackpot. It doesn't work like that, my friends.
Hey, that's okay.
Call me when you've been abused. Thank you.
I've been emotionally abused.
By whom?
By my parents.
Oh, God. Well. I mean, in today's age, who hasn't, you know?
Yeah, straight up.
Parents just don't understand. As the wise William J. Smith.
Ooh, could I ask you a question?
Yeah.
How do you feel about kids?
Having them or the movie Kids made by Harmony Korine Stouffers?
Having them.
You know, it's funny you should ask because I am pregnant. I wanted to announce it on the show. Yes! I'm still trying to figure out who the father is, but I could not be more excited. I'm going to give him up for...
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm giving him up for adoption, and I don't know who the dad is, but I'm fucking pumped just to go through the pregnancy and experience what so many have before me. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. I feel that, like my nephews, for example, so cute. Oh, that was the message I wanted to play. They're so cute, right? Maybe I already played this. Anyway, but they're adorable. When I hang out with them, I'm not like, oh my God, I want my own. I'm just like, oh, they're so cute. And then it's like, okay, bye. You know, you have to teach kids everything. I don't know if you're aware of this. They don't know how to do fucking shit. They don't know how to literally shit. I don't understand why babies fight the things that they need. Maybe I've made this point before. I hope I haven't.
Did you say fight or bite?
They fight every basic need that they like. It doesn't make sense in terms of evolution. Why don't babies feed themselves? Like, why don't they want to eat? They fight eating. Why don't they want to sleep? They don't want
That's
to.
A good question.
It's like, shouldn't that be a survival instinct that babies want?
Exactly.
I don't understand. Anyway, I think that babies seem cool, but I mean, I'm not the kind of woman that I'm like, I would have a baby no matter what. Like, I would want to be in love with someone, and then I think it would be a more natural outcropping of that to be like, let's have a baby together.
Exactly. Yeah,
it's not like I have friends who are like, no matter what, I'm going to have a baby, like, you know, come hell or high water. Like, it's in their blood that they want a baby no matter what. I feel like it would be a natural evolution if I had a home that I loved and a man that I loved.
Yeah, and a spouse and all that.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah, I'm pretty smart.
How do you feel about babies?
I feel the exact same way. Like right now, you know, like certain kids are cute and I could play with them. Other kids are just like whatever. But if I had, you know, a spouse that I really loved and I wanted to like extend the family and kind of, you know, have something to keep me and my spouse together and kind of keep that little, I don't know what to call it, like chakra or something, like family chakra together.
I'm sorry. Hold up. Let me just rewind that for a second. Did you just say chakra?
I said family chakra, and I guess I made that up.
I mean, this just took a right turn. I didn't take you for a guy who was going to say chakra, but that's all right. Listen, continue your point. Don't want to make you uncomfortable.
That was pretty much it. Like, basically, like, if I just find someone who, you know, someone who's right for me.
Yeah.
I feel like eventually, you know, it'll just come naturally where we would both be like, hey, we shouldn't have a kid.
Yeah.
You know?
You should say it just like that, too.
Exactly.
You just turn to her and you're like, hey, we should have a kid. And then she's like,
and then 9 months later,
somebody for me.
If I have a girl, I'll name her Chelsea.
Ooh. That's one of my favorite fucking names.
That's my favorite name, too.
Oh, shit. Listen, I can't even do this right now. I'm not in the fucking mood. Okay.
I'm gonna make babies.
Oh, wait, Yes, go ahead.
I'm gonna make babies with my girl. And she's gonna pop out a girl. And I'm gonna name her Chelsea. And then she's gonna have some more babies. And they're all gonna be named Chelsea Peretti Jr.
I'm scared as fuck right now. I'm truly scared right now. I'm shivering with fear. That's too many names. That's too many names.
But that's okay though. That is okay though. Yeah. Yeah.
Way to finish strong, dog.
Yeah. Huh?
I said, way to finish strong. You're hanging in there.
I always finish strong.
Oh, shit.
So, I need to ask you another question, actually.
What's that?
I'm going to see your friend, Sarah Silverman, next month, because she's doing Jersey.
She's doing a show where?
What do you say?
She's doing a show where?
In Jersey.
Oh, cool.
And I need you to do a show in Jersey so I could get a whole bunch of people to come out and see you.
You know, it doesn't sound that far-fetched. I bet you it will happen someday. But in the meantime, enjoy Ms. Sarah Silverman, one of the greats.
Yes. Besides you, I mean, like, you're number one, Avi.
No
Silverman.
way,
Yes.
my friend. We're all in this together. We're all in this together. Just cruising along. I had to just end that. I don't know. I started getting uncomfortable. But I do love it when people commit to that sexy music. I feel like men never get put in these. Oops. Fuck. Just hung up on someone on accident.
Call from
Chelsea.
Hello, Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Charles.
Hi. What's
Wait,
up?
I talked to a Chelsea on here before. Are you that same Chelsea?
No, I would never call you twice. Sorry about that. I didn't mean that.
That's how I no. That's how I would laugh if I was really dumb.
Okay.
That is so fun. I mean, I maybe should quit drinking coffee. I'm out of Cointreau. We're doing fine on triple sec, but I'm out of Cointreau. Okay, go ahead, caller. Chelsea. Did Chelsea hang up?
Call from
Fuck you, Chelsea.
Naomi Via.
to accept.
Hello? Something funny. So weird, I don't know what to do.
You're my favorite caller.
Well, that was beautiful. I know.
Ding. Uh-oh, looks like we're out of time. Goodbye.
Call from
Marshall.
Marshall?
Chelsea, what's up?
Wait a minute. Marshall, is this the guy that I was talking about?
Yeah, with Chico the other night. Yeah, this is I.
Wait, what happened the other night? I'm sorry, I have no memory. What?
I'm personally, I just now caught up on the last 4 podcasts. So,
okay.
I think it was 19. The second time you had Chico on.
Oh, and I was talking about you're the security guy who also is a student.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Yeah.
What's going on?
Marshall! I did you wrong. You're back.
No, it's funny. The conversation ended with you saying you love me. So, I think it was okay.
You can see now how lightly I say that. But yeah, I guess that's good. I should listen to my own podcast. But I just felt bad. I had a bad memory or something. But that's great. So how are things?
Things are good. Another semester, 5 classes. It's still,
chugging along.
Fucking 120. Yeah, it's a long time.
Do you do all-nighters and take Adderall like white people?
No. I did when I was in college the first time, but that was just in a party setting. It wasn't like...
What happens if you take Adderall as a party drug?
No, that's what they were doing. The white people. I went to Iowa in 2002 when I first graduated high school, and that's what they were doing at parties and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. I actually have ADHD, so
yeah. It would just make you really focused. You're like, I can actually really focus and tell that this party isn't fun right now.
Hey, that's exactly what happened. I'm like, yeah, I'm not getting drunk anymore, so you guys have ruined me.
That sucks. So pretty soon you're going to join the real world in which everything is terrible. You should really enjoy this final semester where you get to just, I guess not really though, because you're working and already in the real world.
Oh, you're definitely real world, overseas world, definitely.
Are you seeing anyone?
Entertainment world, huh?
Are you seeing someone? Do you have a love life? Unlike the host of this podcast.
For next week, but prior to that, I haven't really been talking to anyone. Just school and work. My daughter. That's pretty much the focus. But
is it hard to date? Is it hard to date when you have a daughter?
Only if they're the type who are adamantly opposed to you hear a conversation. Oh, I can't date anybody with a kid. Well, obviously that's not the one.
Right. Right.
But overall, it's cool if they have a child, but then it's it kind of makes it possibly get serious quicker. But I don't know.
Yeah,
I've been low key for a minute, so
that is a double trouble situation. All of a sudden, you guys have a big ass family together, and you met the day before. That's very high stakes.
It's me, her, my kid, her kid.
Yeah. You got to get a minivan on your second date. That's crazy. So how are your dates? Walk me through them.
I think the pre-date is the worst. Now, I'm pretty good in person, but I'm not really a prep guy. I'm either I don't care as far as the prep wise, or I need every detail laid the fuck out. That's pretty much how I am.
What do you mean
I'm
prep?
And now she's prep?
Did you say prep?
Yeah, if you okay, we're scheduled, we're supposed to kick it on Monday, whatever. So she's like, well, you decide. So now we decide, oh my God. That just has ruined my next couple of days because aside from school and how do I decide what we need to do?
Well, that's the role of the man.
Exactly. and then it's up to the woman to criticize, well, how come we didn't go? Why didn't we? Why didn't we? Because we didn't decide. I decided, apparently. But if you start asking too many questions, it gets lame, and then they don't want to go. So
I think it should be a bit of a trade-off after things get going. But I think initially, it just for some reason, it does feel like it's nice when the man. Well, I've talked about this already. I think the man should be the aggressor in the beginning, at least.
Yeah, but what's the level of aggression? Like, you never know what, like, because you say in the beginning, it can be hit or miss. Like, I'm pretty much hit or miss, as you can tell from our interactions.
Right.
I haven't actually talked to this chick in a minute. Like, we used to work together, but now it's like she hit me up on Facebook, whatever.
Oh.
I'm like, well, I'm off Mondays, Tuesdays, you know.
That's hard. So you have to do a Monday night date.
Well, I say off, like, I school Monday and Tuesday, but I work Wednesday to Sunday, so that's my idea of off.
Xerox your schedule and send it over to me. I can't keep track. For plan making, I think the best thing is just to say when you're free, not when you're not free. It drives me nuts when people are like, I can't do this day, that day, the other. I'm like, well, then don't tell me about those days. Just tell me that when you are available. I don't need to know how fucking busy you are. Okay, Marshall.
Exactly.
Now, don't you just, as a guy, I would imagine, like, well, for me, like, for dates, like, I would recommend, like, places I like to go with my friends or by myself, like a good restaurant I like that has a good atmosphere that would feel like, you know, romantic. I would suggest those places. I don't know.
Such as, like, the by myself place more so than the place you go with your friends. Because if like me and her were going out on dates, would hate to run to like, it's Johnny, what's going on? And like,
that does
I'm sitting
suck.
there like, is the new guy on the date?
I know
I'm the
that
outside
does.
guy.
That does, but that's why you have to choose somewhere like that's a little more private. Usually, it is kind of insulting too because I will pick somewhere like super out of the way if I really don't want anyone to see. You know, but yeah.
Awesome.
No, but I think regardless, like, it's good to go somewhere that's like private, lower light, maybe a booth, this or that. Like, these are things that make you feel like more intimate and romantic on a date. But what sucks is if the girl's on the fence about you, those things might make you feel really trapped together. So.
I don't think she's on the fence because he hit me up. So my whole thing is like, I don't want to, like, say the guy is the aggressor. And I say, it has been a minute. So I could say, well, we could order from Shea Louis down the street and get a hotel room. That's my.
That sounds like I'm trying to fuck ASAP. Is that the case? Because if a guy says we can order in and get a hotel, that is, hey, let's just basically get straight to fucking. I'm not interested in a long talk.
Going to a restaurant where like, well, let's go hang out with 30 to 40
I get it, but it's just like regardless, like, yeah, like I've had a couple people be like, come to my hotel. It's like, fuck you, dude. That is not romantic. A, B, like, you're lazy. C, I'm coming to you like directly where you're literally at right now. And also, P.S., hotels are not that private. People work there and people stay there. So that argument doesn't even fully, like, they'll still see me on my fucking, like, hoe walk in and out of the hotel. So I don't think that's that discreet.
Yeah, I guess not. Like, movie, restaurant, but, like, that's played out, too. Like, movie, eat, dine, dinner, movie, I don't know.
Well, I think, yeah. I think I personally, and people disagree with this, but I think movie's kind of good because you can talk a little before, then you can talk about the movie afterwards. You both have this shared experience. And then in it, it's like the pressure's off. You can just sit there and not have to talk for a couple hours, but you still have some of that physical chemistry. I think it's a good second date. And I think a good first date is like eating somewhere. Even though I kind of hate it.
No movie first date is what you're saying.
I think,
much.
Yeah, first date, it's a little disconnected, but I think it's a good second one.
Yeah, that movie should like, yeah. Second date, we'll see how I get past this first one.
It is so weird, like, yeah, like, but truth of the matter is you're both checking each other out. Like, you may not like her and she may not like you. It's both people making the decision.
Well, the truth be told, we used to talk. Well, I can't say talk back in the day. We used to work at the same place.
But you consider that
have
talking?
An encounter like once or whatever. But you know,
an encounter. Ooh, you had an encounter. I'd like to encounter that someday.
That sure is all good. We can get a little bit of that red Moscato. couple bags of that tree, loud version, of course, you know. I'm not much of a musician, but I like to play the heartstrings. No, that's a lie. I definitely don't like to play the heartstrings.
Wait, is this pre-written? Or are you freestyling?
It's current. It's actual fact. I am looking at a bottle of Red Moscato.
That is hilarious.
It's in my... Yeah.
P.S. All your dates sound like you're just trying to fuck. Like Moscato and pot. Like you just want to get high and drunk.
But that's my MO. But I'm more of a relate to people type of person. I don't really say, you know what, this is what I like, and like you do the food list. I don't have any foods that I like thumbs up or thumbs down. Like if I'm hungry and it's not like ridiculous, I'm pretty much.
I get it. You have no taste.
Yeah, zero.
That's fine, but like, I don't know, if you drink, then why don't you go to like, maybe I'm being really like, snotty in my date choices, but like, why don't you go to a wine bar or something? Or like, I mean, I enjoy night walks. I think that's a fun thing that's cheap, obviously. And
but you said night, like walking by yourself to meet people, or like walking with someone at night?
That's hilarious.
I am black. I don't know if you can tell by my name or my voice, but I definitely am black, and that is probably a negative.
What does that mean? You're black, so therefore what?
Being like a single person out walking at night. Out walking trying to meet people. Like, yeah, you got one. All right.
Well, that's not what I was implying, but that is hilarious. If I just went on night walks to meet guys, that's a whole different level of danger. What I'm saying is going with someone, like strolling around, taking a walk together. I don't know where you live. Where do you live?
Yeah, Chicago. So yeah, I've done that actually. That's like, let's go to the lake, and they walk.
Yeah.
You drive downtown to walk somewhere. Like, yeah, sure. I've done it. I haven't like.
You are lazy as fuck. I'm not. You are. You're like, ugh, just come to my hotel and get drunk. Like, that is not romantic. I mean, that's like, I don't know what that is, but it's
not. No, I'm not saying it really has to be on that. I just would prefer as opposed to sitting in a restaurant, because I work in food service. I wouldn't be on that. But like walking is not really one of my favorite things to do. Seeing right. That like
here's
it's
the
my
thing.
Job to do that.
Yeah, no guys like to do it, but that's what's so cool is they'll do it on a first date.
Oh yeah, definitely do it.
Guys will do anything on a first date. You're like, you can say anything under the sun, and they'll do it. So that's when, to me, that's the best time of all. Is when you get to just call all the shots, and guys are down for it. I feel like that just ends pretty much like within a week.
Yeah, but like I said, the text I got is LOL, some smiley face, you decide. So I'm like, oh boy. I don't want I feel scared for myself, and I feel scared for her. I don't know what my choice is.
I feel scared for myself. That is so ridiculous. Come on, man up. All you have to do is just pick a thing to do. What do you do with your friends? Get high. Get drunk.
Sure, when I hang out, like I said, when I called you those times, that's like, I don't have friends I've known for years that I don't call like every week like that.
That's why you're calling me.
2 times in 1 month, but they think something was wrong with me if I call them that much.
Right. So you're very alone. This woman wants to hang out with you, and you're like, ugh, I don't want to jump through one small hoop. I'd rather just remain alone forever. I get it. Trust me. I get it. However, you deserve more than that. You deserve love. You deserve to be held. You know what I mean? A family feeling.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking something about Monday.
Yeah, well, figure out Monday. What are you going to do? You're like, let's order Domino's and watch TV. Although that is fun. That's a fun
movie that's out.
P.S. I think that's a fun third date. Third date, you could be like, let's watch TV or a movie at your house and order in food. That's a good third date, but I just don't think that's the starting point.
Okay, got it. So that's at the crib, movie, dinner.
Third date.
Yeah, I did it backwards.
Yeah, you just can't stop. But anyway, good luck. Let me know how it
All
went.
right, thanks.
Okay, bye.
Call from
Zach.
Zach?
Hey, Chelsea.
This isn't Zach, my friend.
This is not.
Oh, okay. What's up? What's this Zach all about? What's your story? Where do you reside? What's your job? Would you have anything you want to talk about in specific? Can you tell that coffee is coursing through my sis at this very moment?
I would like to talk about two things.
Yes.
I would like to talk about a food test, and do you or do you not believe in mutual love?
Mutual love?
Yeah.
Of course. Well, I mean, why not?
Oh, every time you mention the thought of mutual love, you always seem like you're getting ready to freak out.
I don't know what you're talking about, Zach. I think that love is, that's what it's all about. That's all you need is love, as Ray J once said. So I think it's very, very important to seek love and to give love in life. And there's so many kinds of love. The love from an owner of a dog to that dog. The love of a dog to their owner. The love of two dogs to one another. As well as a woman and a man, a woman and a woman, a man and a man. There's so many kinds. Anyhow, what's the food test?
Food test. I've been on a big, this is going to sound boring, big chicken kick lately.
Don't sell yourself short. I'm on the edge of my goddamn seat.
Chicken, yes or no?
Chicken, I mean, do I get to say light meat or dark meat, or we're just going to across the board chicken?
Let's go across the board chicken.
It's like one of those things, it can be great, but I mean, I think a lot of chicken preparation is very boring. But I guess if I have to say yes or no, like no means I never can eat it again, I'm definitely going to say yes. Now, what is your kick, your chicken kick, Zach? What does that consist of? Like, what have you been really chowing down on during this kick?
Well, for the past month for lunch, I've been eating an entire rotisserie chicken.
Jesus Christ. Are you part wolf?
Am I part what?
Wolf?
I'm not.
Okay. So you sounded like there was a comma, like you were going to list other chickens you eat during the week.
No, I've turned down the entire rotisserie chicken. Just going.
Where do you get it from?
Breast or two.
Oh, where do you get that? Where do you get that rotisserie chicken from?
Stop at my local greengrocer.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way, belatedly. Now.
How was your St. Patty's Day?
I don't care for that. It just means nothing to me. I feel like St. Patrick's Day is great if you're drunk or if you're like want to provoke people to pinch you or not. Like, I don't know. It's just it's a non-event to me. But then again, what isn't?
Very hit or miss.
Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? Anyway, great call. Bye.
Call from
Andrew. What's up, Peretti?
What's up? Where are you at? The local bar? You hanging out with your bros?
I'm getting... What?
You hanging out with your bros?
How the hell do you know that?
Are you at a pool hall?
No, I'm not in a pool hall. I'm at a fucking country bar getting drunk. I just wanted to say you're the hottest Jew I've ever seen. Goodbye.
Cool. Let me try to guess where this bar was located. Kentucky, Tennessee. It's so weird to me that people think it's cool. Like, I don't know if it's anti-Semitism or what, but it's like calling me a Jew. Like, you're a pretty Jew, or you're like one. Like, it's just so weird that people would think that that's an acceptable form of
Call
behavior.
From Michelle.
Michelle. Ooh. You say you love me. I think that is true. Remember that song? No, you're probably 20.
Yes, I do.
You
no,
do?
I remember.
You do?
Yeah, I'm 35. I know. I'm aged.
What's up, Michelle? How are you? How are you? Anyone get that reference?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing so many references in this episode, by the way. Someone make a list, and I will go through it with you in a sit-down encounter. Just kidding. All right, Michelle, where are you?
Awesome. I am in Connecticut.
Whee! Shout out to Connecticut.
Do you like it here?
No. I don't really know Connecticut. I don't, like, what, it feels like there's no there. What is Connecticut?
No, you're right. It's the armpit of New England.
And also, like, I was surprised. I went through some really rough parts of Connecticut. Like, I thought Connecticut was all, like, wicker baskets and, like, wasps. But it's like there's, like, some very down and out locations mixed in there, huh?
Yeah, it's very depressing. Bridgeport, New Haven.
Great fucking pizza, though, huh? Oh my God, you like pizza? You're gonna fucking go nuts in New Haven. My God, the pizza in fucking New Haven.
They love their pizza there.
That's
Have
my
you
impression.
ever been to Pepe's?
I just don't care about pizza that much. You know, like everyone loves pizza. I'm more like I would choose mac and cheese over pizza any day of the week.
Right.
And I know that's controversial. I know it's controversial. I'm really trying to push a Cointreau-based language play. Now, would you choose mac and cheese or pizza if you were dying on a boat and it was your last meal? You have to imagine you're on a boat.
Probably pizza just because it's more substantial.
That's it for that call. Charlie.
Hey.
You're dying.
Hi, Chelsea.
You're dying, okay? You're told your final meal. You can have pizza or mac and cheese. What do you grab for?
Oh, pizza. I don't like macaroni and cheese.
How are so many people so stupid? Seriously, how does everyone not get that, like, the best mac and cheese? Well, okay, not the best mac and cheese is as good as the best pizza. The best of both versions are both really good, but so much pizza is like, eh.
Yeah, but I feel like in this situation, I'm just going to assume I'm going to have some good pizza.
No, it's going to be the worst piece of pizza or the best mac and cheese. I just changed it. I just changed the situation.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then the mac and cheese, I guess.
Great.
Yeah.
We really figured that out. We ironed out all the wrinkles.
Yeah, we did.
Was there anything you wanted to talk about before I viciously cut the lines?
Yeah, well, I went to Japan this summer. I don't know if you have any questions about that.
What did you eat that was of interest in Japan? I've never been. It's on my list of places I would like to go. Did you go to the countryside? Did you?
I did for a little bit, yeah.
It looks beautiful in movies that I've seen.
Yeah, it's pretty great. All the food is amazing, pretty much. It's like everything tastes better wherever you go.
Was there anything you had never had before that you had in Japan that you loved?
Curry bread.
What's that?
It's like they have like a pat of, I'm assuming it's frozen at first, curry, and then they wrap it in this dough and they put it in panko and they fry it.
Whoa.
And you have that for breakfast, and it's amazing.
That sounds fucking crazy. I don't really like curry a lot of the time. Sometimes I do, but I would definitely try that. That sounds good.
God, it's like a fucking savory curry donut, and sometimes they have egg in the middle, and it's like a different kind of egg. It's more yellow.
That sounds
It's really rich. It's like a Japanese. It's fantastic.
You ever eat those 100-year-old eggs or 1,000-year-old eggs or whatever they're called?
No. Is that like the Chinese thing?
Yeah. Delicious. Listen, did you see any tsunami-related landscapes?
Let's see. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Call from Emma.
Emma.
Hey.
Okay, there's a terrible... Take me off speaker right now before I fucking flip out.
Hi.
Emma?
Hello? Yes?
What's happening?
Nothing. I'm talking to you, bitch.
Coming in a little hot, Emma. Coming in a little
I'm sorry.
hot.
I'm
First speakerphone, then calling me a bitch. You're on shaky ass ground, Emma. Listen.
Oh my God, I'm the worst. I'm sorry, girl.
Let me ask you a question in all seriousness. Do you prefer pizza or mac and cheese?
Mac and cheese.
Yes, Emma, you motherfucker. Oh, you came through in the end, you fucking little silly motherfucker.
Oh my God, I'm so happy. Okay, I'm obnoxious. That's obnoxious.
Bye, Emma. That was strike 3. The talking over the jackpot, saying it was obnoxious. But you were fun for a second, my friend, when we were vibing on that mac and cheese, Emma, we miss you, Emma.
Call from
Alexa.
Alexa?
Hi.
Hi. What you up to?
I'm just hanging out at the bar. How are you?
I can't believe so many people are calling from bars. Like, what is going on?
Yes.
Like, isn't
What's going on is that we all have really hard lives and we're calling from the bar. That is what happened.
Well, when you break it down like that, that's a bit of a bummer on my end. But listen.
I know.
What's going on? What's so sad in your life right now that's driven you to drink and call a podcast?
I think it's really sad in my life. I mean, I'm a small business owner.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
After I get off work, I have to drink.
What's your business?
I own a juice bar.
Oh, that's where are you located? I accidentally hit a
I'm in
sexy...
Newark. I'm in Newark, Delaware. I don't think you've ever had a call from a Delawarean before.
Oh, fuck.
And maybe your very first Delawarean.
Oh, Delaware, yeah.
Yeah.
Newark, Delaware. I accidentally hit this.
That's the sexiest Newark, Delaware has ever sounded. Newark.
Fucking Newark.
Delaware.
Yeah. Well, so what's your favorite juice combo that you sell?
My favorite juice combo is honestly straight veggies. I'm really boring. I love like hardcore green juices. I recommend to my customers, I would tell them to get some fruit in it.
Right.
But I like all veggies.
That's crazy talk. I cannot believe that you can do that. I just will be like, ugh.
Crazy talk. I know.
I need a little apple in the mix, a little ginger.
Well, yeah. Well, that's what we do. We do the greens, the apple, and the veggies all mixed into one. We do that here.
That's cool. So that's kind of disheartening, though, that like you're selling this healthy lifestyle, then you're going out and getting drunk afterwards. Like, doesn't that hurt your system?
This is what happens. This is the sad reality of a juice bar owner. I used to be a healthy person, and the stress took its toll on me.
Oh,
now I go out and drink alcohol.
Well, I mean, look, more power to you. I just, feel like it's this weird irony. A lot of people that are like really into like health stuff and really hardcore about it are also like insane drinkers. But that's a dialogue for another time. But listen, are you flirting with anyone at the bar?
Am I what?
Are you flirting with anyone at the bar? Do you have your eye on anyone?
I always flirt with certain people at the bar, but I have my eye on a certain bartender at this bar, and I think I can make it happen tonight.
That's an interesting idea. I don't think many girls would think to flirt with the bartender. JK.
That's not true. Most girls actually flirt with the bartender, and I think that is actually happening tonight. That's the difference between me and most girls who flirt with the bartender.
Well, good luck. If you do manage to bag that bartender, please do call back and let me know how it went.
I will let you know how it went, or I will tweet at you and let you know how it went. But I think it is going quite well.
What has he done to indicate interest?
He has very beautiful eyes. He has made quite a bit of eye contact. Mm-hmm. He has stroked my hand when he has handed me drinks.
I'm on the fence, but please let me know.
Call from
Ian.
Ian?
Yes.
What's up?
What is going on? I'm on the freaking thing. How do you have my name? That's weird. I expected to have to say it again.
Listen, buddy, let me ask you a question. If you had to choose for the rest of your life between eating pizza or macaroni and cheese, what do you choose?
Pizza. In a second.
Is that your final answer?
Well, it is, and I have a reason. One time, we had no milk. I made macaroni and cheese. I substituted instead of water because I was like, I want something that's a dairy product. I used ice cream. It was vanilla ice cream. I can't eat macaroni and cheese anymore.
That's fucking disgusting. You can't even call that macaroni and cheese. You put ice cream and water on pasta?
Well, it's macaroni and cheese. You're calling macaroni and cheese pasta? I mean, it was crap. I think that's stretching pasta.
You're freaking me out right now.
Call from
Troy.
Troy?
Joe.
What's up?
Not much. I'm surprised I got through it.
I know, I'm fucking losing it. How are you, man?
Why?
It's been ages.
Been years.
It's been forever. It's literally been forever.
I tried to see Moshe on Sunday, but he's still out of New York. I was mad.
He what?
He was supposed to perform with Natasha Leggera on Sunday, but he dipped out.
He dipped out? That's weird. I don't know what to tell you. I hung out with him today. He didn't mention it. But
really?
Listen, are you still upset about that? Are you freaking out?
I wouldn't say freaking out, but I am a tad upset about it.
I'm so sorry. On behalf of Moshe, I wish you the best.
Thanks.
No problem.
I hope you would wish me the same.
Did you have anything else you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, I wanted to give you a food test.
Okay, go.
All right. Tapatio.
Tapatio. Yes,
like
good.
Yes. Bubble tea.
Good.
Black bubble tea. Good.
Well, what do you mean black? Like,
Yeah.
does it have any kind of scent, like flavor to it?
No, like black tea with double tapioca in it.
I know, but there's different flavors.
Yeah, there's there's like passion fruit. Well,
Right,
what about the whole genre?
Well, good.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Cod.
Cod? The fish?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. We're on a roll here.
We
All right,
are.
The last one.
Final one.
Dulce de leche ice cream.
I'm trying to think if I've had it. I'm pretty sure it's good. I mean, my favorite ice creams have almonds in them or things that give... I've realized today I'm obsessed with texture of food. Like, I like crunch. Like, I ordered a scone this morning, and don't tell my trainer. Just kidding. I don't have a trainer. And it had like a...
Don't lie. You have a trainer. You have a trainer. Don't lie.
No, I do not. It had a crispy top on it, and like I ate the top, and then it's like the non-crispy part. I'm just like, I don't even want to bother with it because it's not like, I guess like what texture must not be that important to everyone. But
how are you going to forget the soft part of the scone though? That's the best part to me.
the soft part's just kind of blah. Like the glazed icing, crispy scone part was the best. And I ate it with a motherfucking vengeance.
All right, I hear that. All right, I can dig it. All right, I just thought of another one that I wanted to use.
Okay, yes.
Raisin Bran.
I actually love Raisin Bran. However,
really?
Yes. However, they changed the formula to make it more palatable to people like yourself, who I'm going to go out on a limb and assume you do not like Raisin Bran. But
was that a shot? What made you think that I wouldn't like Raisin
shots
Bran?
fired, motherfucker. I think I've said motherfucker 18,000 times this episode. I do apologize to all mothers. Now, basically, they've changed the formula. It's called like Cracklin Raisin Bran or something weird, and it's way too sweet now. And it has different texture in it. Like, the thing that's cool about Raisin Bran, the bran part itself isn't overly sweetened, and then it gets all soft in the milk, and then the raisins are the sweet part. But they added something to it at these, like they had it at this hotel I was at, and it's like really over sweetened now with these Like, I'm sure they're trying to rope in people who are like, this tastes like cardboard.
What hotel would have done that to you?
I can't remember. They had mini boxes. Some were really glamorous, I'm sure.
Call from
Alexa.
Sweet, sweet Alexa.
Hey, I'm back.
I'm back. Not no more. Not no more, Alexa. 1 call per session. Okay, guys, really try to stick to that, and so that we can have a good show where everyone gets a chance to shine. And sometimes, we got to keep the calls moving. We got to keep the calls moving. That's what always MCs of comedy shows. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to keep the show moving.
Call from
Alexa.
Oh my God. Are you fucking kidding me, Alexa?
Call from
Aaron.
Aaron, what's up?
Hello.
Hello. Macaroni and cheese or pizza? Mac and cheese or pizza?
Oh, God, mac and cheese or pizza?
So far,
Gotta
your reaction
go.
is encouraging.
Got to go.
What? What'd you say?
Pizza. Pizza.
No!
Why mac and cheese, though?
Because it's fucking delicious.
Call from
Alexa.
Fuck you in your mouth,
one.
Alexa.
To send a voicemail,
I'm
press
going to
2.
answer it. Alexa, how many times do you have to call per show? 15 or is it 20? What is there something urgent you needed to say? Because I noticed you did call 5,000 times in the last minute. Yeah. That's what we do here at the show.
Oh, are you actually talking to me now? I thought I was talking to a recording at first.
Good stuff, Alexa. What else you got, girl?
What else am I doing? I'm just hanging out right now.
Call from
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, who is this, please?
Yes. Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Oh, hi, Chelsea. How are you?
Hi, take it off speaker
Hi,
before
take
I
it off.
go fucking nuts. Did you take it off? Nope. Everyone is a fucking idiot. I mean, I don't know. Like, it is weird because even when you listen to mainstream radio shows, people have it on speaker, and the people on the fucking huge radio shows have to be like, hey, is your phone on speaker? It's like, why does it need to be on speaker? Because you're just trying a bunch of times, you want it hands free. But once the person picks up, just take it off. I don't get it. What's challenging about that system? Anyway, a lot of fun today so far, minus these
Aaron.
last. I can't. Okay, listen. I think we've gotten a lot of calls. I think we're good.
Call from
Kim Stouffers?
Excuse me, Ms. Stouffer. I have a
Hi,
question
Chelsea.
for you. I have a question for you very apropos of your last name. It reminds me of what? Stouffers mac and cheese. My question is this. Do you prefer pizza or mac and cheese?
Mac and cheese, for sure.
Yes, Miss Stouffer. Yes, Miss Stouffer.
Yay!
Yes, my little Stouffer angel. Yes, Miss Stouffer. Yes, Miss Stouffer. You're a little angel.
That was the best moment of my life. That was amazing.
Me too.
You're so nice.
Me too. I mean, I'm one of the sweetest people in Hollywood. This is what's the misnomer is people say I'm mean after they call and insult me or call with absolutely nothing to say, and I'm scrambling to try to turn it into something entertaining. You know, like I'm doing my best here to entertain people free of charge. Feel free to donate to our PayPal, though, if you want to, you know, if any millionaires are listening. Yes, go ahead.
I will.
I was just going to say, actually, you always ask if people have a horse. And first, I'll tell my dad he's rich. I'll tell him to donate to your podcast. But he bought me a horse when I was a kid. So
oh, my God.
You want to know.
Why is he so rich?
What's that?
Why is he so rich?
I don't know. They just saved a lot of money, I guess. They kind of became rich a bit later. So
that's always good, I think. I think like people who are like new money versus old money, I think it's good to become, rich halfway through your life, right? But that means...
Yeah, I didn't even really get it, but later people told me, like, no, you have a horse. And stuff. Anyway, sorry.
You, like, rode to public school on a horse. People are like, you're rich. In case you weren't aware of that.
Kind of.
Your butler's sitting behind you trying to cover your ears. You don't need to hear this, Miss Stouffer. Wait a minute. Are you of Stouffer?
I mean, no, like we're all kind of distantly related, but
what the fuck? I am so dumb that I just put that together. Your fucking last name is Stouffer. I'm like, what is your dad rich from? What the fuck? Miss Stouffer herself called on my mac and cheese poll. Boom, 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 boom. Stouffer to the max. Stouffer to the max. Stouffer to the Stouffer to the Stouffer to the max and cheeses. Listen, I used to eat
that today. Sorry, go ahead.
I used to eat Stouffer's mac and cheese in high school, the frozen kind. And I have to say, mac and cheese is good so many kinds of ways, high end and low end. I like Kraft in a box. I like Annie's. I like Stouffer's frozen.
Yeah.
And I like when restaurants do fancy shit and put truffles in it and stuff like that. You think that's in Stouffer's future?
It's like a luxury line, maybe. I don't know. Probably not. Luxury and microwave is not the same, but
frozen truffle mac and cheese, Stouffer's. Would you do it? Would you eat it?
I mean, yeah, it sounds great, but
I wonder if
I don't think people buy like microwave dinners if they're $14. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, like a $20 microwave dinner. And then like truffle, maybe, I don't know if it survives microwaving very well. It seems like a delicate thing. But, here's to hoping. I cannot believe how this has come together. I mean, what a dream come true. I'm a big fan.
No, it's a dream on my end. I feel like I've been dishonest. My dad's not rich from the Stouffer thing.
God damn it.
I'm sorry. Well, I mean, he is like distantly, but I mean, he did his own thing. But you can say that's fine. I don't care.
Well, I'm not going to say it.
We're all related. It's a Mennonite name, so it's like a small family.
This is more than a disappointment. There's been a few occasions where I've had to take a jackpot back, and this is certainly one of them.
Oh God, yeah. I'm sorry. I could have lied, but I felt bad.
No.
I don't know. In case real Stouffers out there want to sue me, but
it's like a dark cloud just descended on the studio.
I fucked it up. I'm sorry.
No, go ride your horse. Go gallivant around your stables and think about what a fool I am.
I should have just kept the lie. You would never know, and you'd have felt good about it.
I guess sometimes it's better to hurt the ones you love.
Oh my God, I'm such an asshole. I feel so bad.
Cry.
Do you want a horse food test?
Cry. I need my jackpot. Cry, please. I need something. No, seriously. What did you want to say about your horse? I guess we can do that.
Oh, okay. I was going to say it's like a really dangerous hobby, I guess. Like I hurt myself a lot, so. I don't know if you were thinking about taking up horseback riding, but it's a lot of fun, but it can be super dangerous.
No, because wasn't it Christopher Reeve who once famously said, "Ow!"
It's true. He really got badly hurt.
I mean, no. Once he fell to his demise, I think that I was like, you know what? Fuck riding a horse. Plus, my brother was thrown from a wild horse in Costa Rica and dragged along in one of his many near-death situations. So I think I have a lot of built-in fear about horses. Anyway, my heart is truly hurting right now. I thought I had such a fucking jackpot today. I do appreciate, your warning on the dangers of horseback riding or whatever, but...
If you want to edit out the rest and just pretend that I was a Stouffer heiress, I'm fine with that. I probably won't get sued, so.
No.
I don't even think you say my first name.
I think people should experience this crushing disappointment right alongside me. You know? That's what it's like out here.
Sorry.
It's rough. The ups, the downs, you know, trying to connect, trying to find jackpots through the trials and travails. That's what this is all about. This sounds like my wrap-up statement. In fact, I gotta go. Ladies and gentlemen, that was no edit. I've literally switched gears in this professional of a manner. We've been through a lot today, a lot of ups and downs. We learned that mac and cheese is far, far superior to pizza in most cases. We've learned that people seem to be related to famous mac and cheese makers that I loved as a child, but are not, in fact, related in any way. They're just rich girls with not much of a story about horses. We've learned about dating, what a good first date, second date, third date might be, as well as some interesting food tests from Louisiana. You guys, it means so much to me, your continued support here at PBS. We've learned my grandmother is out and about. That's another thing we've learned. We've learned that my shows in San Francisco went great. We've learned that I've been doing a lot of night walks and seeing a lot of stuff out and about in the world. I think we've learned a lot, as usual. Shout out to all Filipinos, as well as, who else should I shout out? Delaware? I don't know. This fell apart. Anyway, listen. This is like, I'm just going to go over across the room and grab my pack of cigarettes. I'm definitely not going to bail on this outro. I'm just going to go buy some milk at the store, honey. I'll be right back. I promise Mama's coming back for you. I love you, boys. I'm just getting milk. I'll be back.